looking to generate some momentum heading into the playoffs. I don't see them resting anyone. They want to finish strong.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. And for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the four-man position. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Back to Fox from outside the arc. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Brunson against Fox. Brunson kicks to Hart. Towns down low. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. He shoots again. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Vassell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Bridges outside. To the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist for Bridges. Towns has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Fox. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Floats one up. Just 4 to shoot. Drills it from outside.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And here's Brunson outside. A rebound by the Spurs. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Spurs. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Pass to Bridges. Inside, here's Brunson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Moving it up. Here's Vassell. Finish off the break.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Take a look at some numbers for Landry Shamet.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Bridges. He also had a big impact in that win against the Spurs. Towns, a screen on Castle. Outside, Towns. Cracks in the tray. Towns has got 8.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Pass to Champagnie. Back from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. Give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Shoots over Towns. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Fox against Brunson. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Wembanyama. 29 points for him last game against New York.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Basket counts.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Bridges outside. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Here's Towns. Defended by Wembanyama. The doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
And the first one drops. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And Towns drops them both. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Now, here's Hart. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. New York moving the ball around. Left side, Towns. Back to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Launches a 3. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Wembanyama's got 9 points. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Towns a screen on Castle. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Spurs leading by 4. Wembanyama passes to Fox. A floater, and it's good on the way-in.
And there's an example of Fox. Doesn't have to get all the way to the cup to be effective.
Bridges outside. Hart outside. Towns high post. Back to Hart. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. And so here is New York, 9-point game. Left side, Towns. For three, Bridges. San Antonio with the rebound. Champagne's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good. Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Brunson the pass to Towns. No good again that time. Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Towns. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 12.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
25-14. Fox finds Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. The Spurs also with the sub. Harper's checked in. Throw good, Wembanyama. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years. Loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
16.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Three-pointer, Fox. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. We'll take a look at the Spurs. Right now, they've acquired the 2nd-best record in the conference.
When I look at San Antonio, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Brunson against Fox. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Brunson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Pass to Wembanyama. DB won't complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
First one falls for him.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Brunson surveying the D. Clarkson kicks to Towns. Back to Clarkson. Hart outside. Clarkson outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Back to Barnes. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Offline with his three.
How How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Clarkson outside. Down low. Robinson down low. He's guarded by Harper. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Clarkson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Back to Fox. Unloads. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Robinson against Fox. Brunson with a clean look, and the lead is down inside single digits. Brunson's got 7 points.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Josh Hart. Spurs leading by 7. Castle with it. No scoring in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game, and easy 2 points on the layup. And now, just a 5-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Castle. Now Johnson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
I like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
For San Antonio, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he knocks down the first one.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. He's off on the second. Knicks trail by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson for 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Clarkson's got 5.
Yeah, when Clarkson came into the league, this guy more of a slasher, but boy, has he improved his range.
Pass to Harper for 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Castle is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in its center. Now, here's Bridges. Nothing on the board. This one for three. And it's Harper with the rebound. Spurs leading by 3. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league. This is where we'll probably see Castle the most, creating opportunities with the ball in his hand.
Alvarado passes to Clarkson. To the paint, here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. A tight game here in New York. Castle up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Johnson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Inside, Johnson gets aggressive, refusing to let the coverage stop him.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Here's Castle. Last game we saw him score 14. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Robinson, a screen on Castle. Trying to get open is Robinson. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Now, here's Harper. Tight defense on him. Nobody near Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
That's called working the catch-and-shoot game to perfection. Barnes on balance and on point with his shot mechanics.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell's checked in. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Anunoby. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
That bucket in no time at all. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Now, here is Robinson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Robinson, a screen on Harper. Back to Robinson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And let's use this break to bring up the top scoring teams in the league so far this season. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In the third spot, the Spurs.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Harper. A pass to Fox. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 10. Alvarado finds Bridges. Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Alvarado with it. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Bridges got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
There's a good screen. Bridges misses. Spurs leading by 11. Castle on the wing. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
New York moving it around. Back to Alvarado. Clock at 6. Robinson kicks to Towns. Here's Anunoby. Off target with his 3. The Spurs have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Fox feeling it out a bit. And here is Vassell. 14 points from him the last game against New York. Count the basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Robinson is right there.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Catching up on the changes for New York. Landry Shamit's checked in for Robinson. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Outside Harper. Vassell sets a screen for Harper. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brunson kicks to Shamet. Outside, Towns. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Now, here's Harper. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboard. What a complete game for this guy.
Knicks trail by 14. To the paint. Out to Brunson. Pass to McBride. Towns a screen on Harper. McBride. It's 3-pointers off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. New York shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. The 11-footer, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. McBride's got his first basket. San Antonio leading by 12. 53-41. Now Fox. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Towns, a screen on Harper. Here's McBride. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Now, Brunson. Following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Here's Towns. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Barnes passes to Harper. Now, Wembanyama. Shoots over Shem. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
From deep, Brunson. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And now the Knicks on the break. All going up court. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. What is a finish with authority.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Brunson. A 20-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And it was a huge night for him at the other end as well. How about the steals? And he was just a big headache the entire game.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
That one falls for Brunson. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
And Fox gets it to go.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Towns. 18 points for him. On deep, Brunson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Fox has it in the corner. 1:16 left here in the second. Castle with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Fox against Brunson. Nice! Brunson working inside.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Spurs leading by 13. Fox finds Castle. Down low. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Towns. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
In the corner, Castle with it. From the wing. And another basket for San Antonio.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's San Antonio. 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. They're letting them get too much, fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the New York Knicks. Guys, how can they turn this thing around?
Well, they got to come in the second half angry. Like me. Whenever Shaq shows up late, like he did today.
I've never been late in my life. Anyway, Artie, I do agree with Kenny. They got to show some fire. Well, this thing's over.
Well, we'll just have to see if they can do that.
By the way, Shaq, I told you to get those batteries replaced in your watch. That's going to help you out for sure.
Ernie, I didn't have cash that day.
All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding.
We are witnessing some alien activity tonight. Wemby's performance is not from this earth. Let me talk to him.
Are you from that same unstoppable scoring planet?
All right, you guys are freaking
Yes,
me
you
out.
are.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And that one is good. Wembanyama has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs. Knicks trail by 19. Hart outside. Brunson outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Brunson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 12.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
Vassell was screen on Brunson. Fox, no good. The Knicks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Brunson against Fox. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 8 points for him.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's Champagnie. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 17. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And Brunson, here we go. And stolen by Vassell. On the wing, Fox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
First free throw is good.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Here's Brunson, hard, outside. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. It's Vassell on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. 6 to shoot. Anunoby sends it back.
Oh, man. OG Anunoby's versatility on the defensive end, so impressive.
Right side Towns. Off target from the wing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama, defended by Towns. Wembanyama, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Yes, that goes in. San Antonio lead by 16. Fox passes to Vassell. Wembanyama outside. Six on the shot clock. The 3. The shot, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. On deep, Brunson. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Champagnie. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to Brunson. Now, here's Bridges. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges got 6.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's a nice delivery.
Towns against Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Anthony Towns. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to Towns. Over Wembanyama. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And stolen by Hart. And the dunk by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Pass to Castle. Outside, Fox. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Towns down low. Wembanyama on him. And he stays with it. Brunson outside. New York needs to get off a shot. For 3, Bridges. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs leading by 15. Pass to Castle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. And he can't hit the second.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Brunson against Castle. Brunson outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Then one on Castle.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one falls for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Both shots good from the stripe. Spurs leading by 14. Champagny passes to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And stolen by Castle. A pass to Fox. Now Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Hart. Still yet to score. Inside. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 14. Getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Fox. He's got 8. Pass to Castle. Now Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. Count it. Wembanyama has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Champagnie, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Well, every team needs rebounding. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. Second, Karl Anthony Towns. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
Guys, we're lucky to get to watch two of the league's most outstanding rebounders on the same court here today.
So for the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Josh Hart. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Robinson a screen on Harper. Brunson the bounce back. And the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Wembanyama against Robinson. Outside Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Good on the triple. And the Spurs lead by 17.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Johnson. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
New York has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 16.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Barnes. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Back to Wembanyama. From downtown, Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance. Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
Harper kicks to Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this kid is Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Jose Alvarado comes in for Jalen Brunson. And San Antonio with the change here too. Vassell's checked in.
Such a treat that we get to watch Wembanyama in action. He's unlike anybody else in the league, or really ever.
Pass to Anunoby. Clarkson outside. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer, so tough to stop him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
And here is Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. He can't hit that time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox is out there with Harper, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Fires for 3, and Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Robinson. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Anunoby against Vassell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Alvarado finds Clarkson. A 3 ball. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the inside. Harper against Anunoby. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Knicks trail by 15. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Alvarado passes to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Cornette. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Now here's Towns. Towns is doubled, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
San Antonio leading by 17. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Vassell. From past the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era, has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
That one misses. And he nails the 3rd. Knicks trail by 19. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Towns. Anunoby outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Barnes kicks to Fox. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Now here's Vassell. Shoots over Alvarado. Vassell, no good. Clarkson outside. It's Robinson high post. Back to Clarkson. Trying to end the drought. And it's Harper with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Alvarado with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 15 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough twos in his career, and he does so there.
Outside Fox. Count that bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebound.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
And the basket by Vassell.
And this coaching staff would love to see more of that. Vassell taking it to the rim.
Clarkson outside. Shoots over Harper. Towns kicks to Hart. Clarkson for three. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Here's Champagnie. Banked in off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Alvarado. Screen by Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns, no luck. San Antonio leading by 22. Here's Fox. And here is Vassell. Olenek sets a screen for Harper. No good with the triple. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. On the wing, Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Towns. Back to Hart, beyond the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Champagnie, stolen by Clarkson. Anunoby with it, now guarded by Fox. Anunoby against Fox. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here's Anunoby following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Here's Towns. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Towns has got 12 points here in the second half.
That can be a difficult shot for some, but Towns very capable in the mid-range.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
On your feet, fans, and make some
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Now Castle. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Castle's showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Landry Shamet. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson.
One shot.
That's good from Castle. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Yeah, Josh Hart, a threat from the mid-range. The defense, you don't want to let him get comfortable. That's his spot.
Pass to Champagny. Fox against Brunson. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Fox has got his 9th assist in the game now. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Hart outside. There's the triple. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Fox has it in the corner, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, that's his 2nd three. First of this half, though.
New York shooting in the 4th quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Hart, wide open, he fired. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count that one. Here's Brunson. Hart outside. Anunoby has the open look. And again, it's the Knicks missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Fast break, here they come. Here's Hart, and stolen by Vassell. Wembanyama outside. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Fox. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
You know, G.A., one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
That one misses for Hart.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Harper the pass to Johnson. Back to Harper. Johnson outside. Pocket 6. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
New York shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. They set the pick. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Harper's shot's good.
And you see some of that insane skill of Wemby, able to drive and kick. That is a 7'4" guard.
Pass to Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Bryant. bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got 6 here in this quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Harper. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star Game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Here's Wembanyama after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. From 11 feet away, the shot by Wembanyama, no good. So it's New York now. Brunson finds Bridges, and it's Bryant with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They've played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Count that one.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Outside, Towns. Hart with a screen on Wembanyama. Towns looking around. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. Count it.
Now, the beauty of Jalen Brunson's game is his ability to create for himself. He can find looks.
93.
Brunson against Harper. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our